Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of No Time to Explain. I have a lot to say today, and it won't be the kindest things, but first and foremost, we're talking about what the hell happened to the Los Angeles Lakers organization. I already know fans, true fans of the team, you guys got to be pissed, especially you guys that are there from, before the Kobe era and in the Kobe era. Rest in peace to the Mamba. For a lot of us who were born in the 90s, that was essentially our Michael Jordan during that time. But the Lakers, they're not the same as like watching them from when we grew up to now about how they handle their business. They've become a terrible organization, top to bottom. You guys have heard me talk about the terrible decisions that the Lakers have made over the years are their own fault. They mortgaged their future. They got rid of their winners, basically. A lot of those guys are seeing major success on the teams that there are now. But anyway, a new report just came out basically saying that the Lakers started a smear campaign against Russell Westbrook after the trade. So basically, I want to dig into what this NBA insider said. So he said, I'm going to put this quote on the screen, by the way. He said that was a really crappy thing from the Lakers, considering how much they talk about we care about our players and all this other BS that they throw out there. As soon as Russ leaves, they immediately start unloading all the bad stories and things like that. It's just complete BS, Bush League job from the organization, and they went out their way to go get him, and everyone was telling them from the beginning it was a bad trade. Couple things I want to hit on that. Yes, we all knew that it was a bad trade from the beginning because we knew Russell Westbrook being ball dominant, LeBron James being ball dominant, it just wasn't going to work. I didn't see how that was going to work. A lot of people believed in it. I didn't necessarily believe in it. I don't know. When players go to play with LeBron needs to be surrounded by shooters. Russell Westbrook, while he's a decent shooter, he's not a great shooter. And LeBron, when he wins championships, he's surrounded by great shooters. We all knew that wasn't going to be a good trade. You could have got, again, You could have went and got Buddy Hield and DeMar DeRozan, that boy in Chicago. And y'all got Russ. And as soon as y'all started to see failures, Russ is the problem. That's the problem I have with this stories, is the Lakers and the media treated Russell Westbrook like he was some type of bum, like he was some type of role player, and he wasn't an MVP. We never heard any of this criticism about Russ when he was out here averaging triple doubles as a 6'3" point guard. But all of a sudden, he gets to the Lakers and it's his fault. It was never Anthony Davis' fault. It was never LeBron's fault. It was his fault. And oh, by the way, Frank Vogel as well. The Lakers' problem started way before Russ, way before he even got there. Because again, you look at the team that they had when they won the bubble championship, they got rid of those guys. They got rid of Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. They got rid of Dwight Howard. They got rid of JaVale McGee. They got rid of, what's that boy in Washington's name? Kyle Kuzma. Like, they got rid of all of these guys. You didn't want to pay Alex Caruso, an excellent perimeter defender. While he's been injured this year, you guys didn't want to pay Alex Caruso, and it was something measly. You offered him like $4 million over 2 years. That's how you treat your players in the Lakers organization. It makes no sense to me. None at all. And now, with you guys getting rid of Westbrook, here's the thing I don't like that these NBA teams do. You guys try to push people out of the NBA. We've seen it with Carmelo Anthony. We've seen it with Nick Young. We've seen it with J.R. Smith. All guys that have played with LeBron, by the way. I find that funny. We've seen it with these guys. I don't think Nick Young played with LeBron, by the way, but Carmelo and J.R. Smith for sure. We just saw it with Kemba Walker, how they tried to do Kemba Walker with the New York Knicks. Like, the media gets on these guys, and these NBA teams, they release these reports, and it makes it seem like these guys are damaged goods when they can still play basketball. A lot of us sit here and we watch some of these guys play, and we're like, there's no way that guy's better than Carmelo Anthony. There's no way that guy's better than Kemba Walker. There's no way that guy's better than J.R. Smith. Yet he has a job in the NBA. But they do these types of things to get these players out of the NBA. Why are you not doing that to Ben Simmons? That's the type of dude that don't need to be in the NBA. You know what I'm saying? You look at this Lakers organization. Yeah, they made some good trades before the trade deadline. But you saw, if you watch Portland last night versus the Lakers, Anthony Davis, while he did have 19 points and 20 rebounds, half the game, this dude didn't even look like he wanted to be there. I think even one of the announcers said Well, the Lakers, the Portland's going to keep driving because Anthony Davis not even leaving his feet. This dude's out here like he don't even care. You know what I'm saying? And that's the attitude within that Lakers. They don't have a leader. They don't have a leader. That's the attitude within that Lakers organization. It's like they don't even have a leader. And then you had the report that came out, and I'll find it for you too, and I'll put it on the screen, where Darvin Ham said we weren't playing basketball because we were trying to get LeBron James the record. That's why y'all are losing. I get it. It's a very important record. Shout out and congrats to LeBron for getting that record. That's something that a lot of people didn't think that anybody would get, but with his longevity, he was able to get it. But you can see that the players, they weren't invested because they already knew what the gig was, is we finna get LeBron this record. And now y'all want to try to make the focus on winning, but y'all try to blame Russell Westbrook this whole time when Darvin Ham just came out here and said we weren't playing basketball, we were trying to get LeBron the record. The Lakers organization is a joke, and it doesn't represent what they were supposed to represent. I don't even, you know what I'm saying? Like, they get so lucky because of their location and the money that they have, and they're in the big market, that players want to still go play for them. But right now, the Lakers acting like the Brooklyn Nets. The Brooklyn Nets is like one of them organizations, they don't want to win, fam. Like, they're just out here, like, just doing anything. And y'all could disagree with me on that, but it's just certain NBA teams that don't want to win. And Rob Pelinka and Jeannie Buss, what this confirms for us is that the Lakers are a shady organization. Don't forget what happened with Magic Johnson, by the way, when he accidentally saw those emails about Rob Pelinka talking trash about him and all that other stuff. But this is why the Lakers aren't winning. Shout out to Russell Westbrook and what he was able to do. This man completely changed his game to try to be successful on this Laker. He went to the bench. He was a candidate for the sixth man of the year. And while the Lakers are trying to do this smear campaign on him, Woj just reported that there's still a lot of teams that are interested in him. Chances are he's going to release, he's going to get a buyout from the Utah Jazz, and he may go to the Chicago Bulls, which would be a good spot for Russ. But the way that they try to push these guys out the league and they try to make these stories about them like they're damaged good, that got to stop. But anyway, this has been another episode with No Time to Explain. I'll talk to you guys later.